さんはゲームをすると言っていました。I wanted things that they like to do. So how would you fit in that he was saying he likes to ゲームをするの
するのが
するのが
好きだ。Yeah, I didn't even write a sentence like that. I didn't even read that. するのが
ゲームをするのが好きだ。I can't even reach. 好きだと言っていました。Sorry about the mess. But that's what I was trying to get you guys to do.
Oh,
So
wait,
we
you
are,
add the da for that stuff, actually?
yeah.
Oh.
What I was trying to get you to do is to integrate a bunch of different grammar structures. So we're using short forms, right? And
のが
no ga ski, right?
と言って
するのが好き and
と言っていました。
という right?
So is the da necessary or not?
It is necessary if it's following a non-adjective or a noun. If it's following an e-adjective, it's not necessary.
Okay. I think I wrote that down.
Right. It would actually be incorrect to put the da after an e-adjective. Okay? So we're integrating short forms, something するのが好き and と言っていました。Because the reality is, that's a very real possibility to want to say it like that, right? So-and-so told me that he likes doing X, right? So, メアリーさんは、ジョーさんが好きだと言っていました。面白い。ジョーさんはガールフレンドがいますね。はい。今週末、ザッコさん？okay, ザック。
It's Zako.
ザックさんは本を書くと言っていました。
Wait,
書くのが好き
Can you repeat that one again?
だと言っていました。今週末、ザックさんは本を書くのが好きだと言っていました。
Oh, they remembered.
Hey, so this weekend, Zach told me that he likes to write books. ですね。はい。
In the listening, like, stuff for the kind of looking over listening comprehension stuff,
はい。
it seems like I'm asking about like natural pauses when speaking, because sometimes or most of the time I hear the pause at the wall for a second,
Yeah.
but then everything else seems to be just
Yeah.
So is it? But usually when we speak in here, at least slowly, we pause at each particle.
Yeah. Particles are sort of natural places to take a breath. So if you need to take a breath because you can't say it that fast, that's a natural place to put it, right after a particle.
But they don't always pause at the particles.
Right. Japanese people generally talk faster than that.
Yeah.
So, natural speed for that sentence, for example, might be 今週末、ザックさんは本を書くのが好きだと言っていました。There's still little pauses in there,
But
but
it sort of runs together more.
it runs together more.
Okay.
So
I just don't want to get myself in a habit of being like,
Yeah.
今週末はなどのことがなどなどの
Yeah.
pausing at each particle.
yeah, well, and some people talk like that, and some people are what they call hayakuchi, fast mouth. So, some people talk faster. I've known native speakers even who really did talk like, ザックさんは本を書くのが好きだと言っていましたよ。
And native
Yeah.
speakers?
Yeah, native speakers, there are a few who talk a little bit like that. Just like in English, there are Southerners who talk really slow, there are northerners who talk really fast,
Exactly.
and, some people are in between somewhere.
So if your grammar is not that of a kindergartner, even if you speak slow like that, you won't sound like a child.
If you're speaking at a speed that's comfortable for you, that's a lot better than trying to be fast.
And
but-
tripping over your words every two
Yeah,
sentences.
tripping over your words, or your pronunciation suffers.
Okay.
If you try to talk too fast before you're ready, your pronunciation suffers.
Okay.
So for now, speak at a speed that you're comfortable with, and don't worry about it. If you need to take a breath in the middle of a sentence, do it. You should not be turning blue as part of Japanese class.
It's not so much a breath, it's just, my brain is like, needs to
Yeah.
stop and think about it.
Well, that's fine too, yeah. And if you feel like the pause is getting too long, you can stick an ano or eto in the middle there, just to let people know that you're not really done yet, you're just thinking.
So they don't start talking.
Yeah, so people don't think that you're done and start talking over you. 私の友達はよく泳ぐのが好きだと言っていました。いいですね。
Have we learned the kanji for tomodachi yet, or is that just an overachiever thing?
Have we done the tomo?
It hasn't come
We've
up
seen
since.
it in the last
I don't
No,
know, it's in the
it's
text. Yeah.
It's fairly similar to some of the directions, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Kind of reminds me of the Hidame Migi stuff.
Yeah, yeah, it's the same top, and it's just a mata, yo, right hand symbol underneath. So, okay, so this is the backwards one, right?
Yeah.
Surashu-san?
Yeah.
Okay. Surashu-san は洋服を着るのが大嫌いだと言っていました。Okay. 皆さんわかりますか？
That's
洋
right.
服 is Western style clothing.
That's why I had to use an imaginary person, because I wanted to do something funny.
Okay. トモさんは泳ぐのが好きだと言っていました。はい。Okay. 質問がありますか？ Any questions? いいですね。Okay. Let's look at 教科書を見ましょうね。Okay, so last class we ended with people talking to partners about future plans. And even if you didn't finish, I'm thinking let's just do a little report back of one thing that somebody in your group said. Okay, it doesn't have to be super extensive, but let's practice using that to ittemashita. So, who's got one they're ready to tell us? Joe-san?
来週、ザックさんはビデオゲームをする、
はい
と言っていました。
はい、と言っていました。はい、いいですね。来週、ザックさんはビデオゲームをすると言っていました。はい。鳥山さん。はい。
エムさんは来週学に行くと言っていました。
学校
に
行くと言ってました。はい、いいですね。じゃあ、ザックさん。
来週、ジョーさんはバスケットボールをします。
バスケットボールを
しますする
と
言ってました。
はい、と言っていました。はい。
楽しいです。
はい
Well, that was actually part of it. I was,
はい。
yeah.
Yeah, so すると言っていました。楽しいと言っていました。
Okay.
So you just like reiterate like
はい。
So did I have to repeat the "to itemashita" twice, or can I just say it once after I said everything? Because it would be like saying he's going to be playing basketball next weekend. He also said it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to combine them, I suppose you could do something like 楽しいから来
Oh, okay.
週バスケットボールをすると言っていました。Because it's fun, he's going to play basketball, he said. If that's, yeah, other than that, 楽しいバスケットボールをするって言ってました。Yeah, that's the only way I can think of to combine the two.
Okay, so if they said more than one sentence, usually you have to just reiterate the "to itemashita."
Probably, yeah. There may be another way to handle that, but I can't think of it right now. じゃあ、タシさんは
来月、アンデさんは研究級に行くと言っていました。
どこに行く？銀行？
郵便局。
あ、郵便局に行くと言っていました。はい、いいですね。じゃあ、イージーさん。
明日の朝、サンダーさんは卵を料理すると言っていました。
そうですね。はい、サンドさんは
That was pretty good speed.
明日の夜、ビさんはご飯を食べると言っていました。
はい。はい、いいですね。じゃあ、質問がありますか？
Yes.
Does everybody feel like they know how to say so and so told me such and such now? Are there any more questions about how to go about it, or is it mostly just a matter of needing to practice more?
I think
The
it's,
latter.
yeah,
Yes?
mainly
Yeah.
practice. I need
Okay.
to work on pronunciation and speaking faster.
Well, like I said before, I
Yeah.
don't want you to work on speaking faster. I want you to work on speaking correctly. The speed will come naturally over time. Okay?
Okay.
If you're focused too much on speaking faster, you're going to mess up your pronunciation. Just focus on speaking correctly. Don't worry about the speed. The speed will take care of itself.
Okay.
Okay?
Especially after you listen.
Yeah. The more listening you do, the more speaking practice you do, the easier it's going to get to use it quickly. But speed is not the goal. Communication is the goal, right?
Right.
And for communication to happen, you need to be able to say it clearly so people can understand your pronunciation. If you're all garbled because you're trying so hard to be fast,
Right.
people aren't going to understand you. And then you're going to waste twice as much time because you're going to end up having to repeat yourself all the time. Okay, so let's look at some of the other activities. So the pair work activity, the group work, you're planning a party. Decide on the following points and fill in the chart. So does everybody see that one in the text? So let's say, hypothetical, we're planning a class party. Okay, so let's have a class discussion about when and where and what and who and how and why and all of that, okay? But I want this to be 日本語だけ。いいですか？
日本語だけ?
Just Japanese.
Okay.
日本語だけ話しましょう。いいですか？
はい。
はい。
はい。じゃあ、私は黒板に書きます。皆さん言ってください。いいですか？
はい。
じゃあ、パーティーはいつにしますか？いつしましょうか？パーティー。いつがいいですか？
来週末。
来週末はどうですか？来週末。
はい
いいですか？
来週末
いいですか？来週末。いいですか？
ですね。
はい。じゃあ、来週末。それから、どこでしますか？
公園で。
公園でしますか？
公園?
公園わかりますか？
The bank?
いい
No,
え。
no, that's 銀行. What am I thinking?
日本語で公園わかりますか？公園。
Oh, はい、はい、公
じゃあどこの公園にしますか？公園はたくさんあります。はい。何？
先生はうちで。
私はうちで何をしますか？私はうちで
先生うちで。
先生の
先生のうちで。
私のうちでしますか？来週末はちょっとじゃあ公園でやりましょうか。公園で、じゃあどこの公園がいいですか？
バーベキューです。
どこの公園？
メルボンパーク？
ロータリーパークとかメルボンパークとかどこがいいですか？
ロータリーはいいですね。
ロータリーパークわかりますか？じゃあ来週末ロータリー公園でパーティーをしますか？じゃあそれからどんなパーティーですか？どんなパーティーをやりますか？あ、
バーベキュー。
はい、じゃあバーベキューをやりますか？
おいしい。
バーベキューをやりますか？
はい。
はい。それからなんだっけ？じゃあ何を持っていきますか？みんなそれぞれ違うものを持ってきますね。じゃあジョーさんは何を持ってきますか？
飲み物を持っています。
はい、飲み物。じゃあザックさんは？ザックさん、
すみません。
そしてカシさん。じゃあザックさん何を持ってきますか？
肉。
はい、肉を持ってきますね。じゃあビージさんは？まだわかりませんか？
まだわかりません。
野菜は？
野菜はいい。野菜がいいですね。
野菜？
野菜わかりますか？サラダとか。
ああ。
はい、じゃあサンドゥンさんは何を持ってきますか？
酒を持ってきます。
どうですか？酒。
How do I say I'm not
大
old
丈夫
enough
で
to
す
drink?
か？21歳ですか？
はい。
はい、キャシーさんは？はい、フォークとスプーンを持ってきますね。はい。フォークとスプーンを持ってきますね。じゃあプリーマさんは？
の先も持っています。
もっと先を持ってきますか？
What about firewood?
ああ、チャーコールはいりますね。バーベキューやりたいんですから。はい。
タクシー？
何？
タクシー。
あ、タクシー？
It was the she was saying before her
Because of all
teacher used
the
to call her.
alcohol.
Wait, what?
ああ、でもタクシーを持ってきますか？
Oh, taxi!
持ってきますか？
You're gonna bring it.
強いですね。強い。
If I had a license, I'd be a designated driver.
お酒。じゃあ皆さんお酒と飲み物も飲み物はたくさんありますね。
はい。
そして肉と野菜とフォークとスプーンとコップは？ きますか？
いいえ。
We're gonna bring
いいえ
cops.
コップ、コップ。
Oh, so not the police.
お皿は？
うん
お皿、お皿、お皿、
Salad?
お皿、plates、お皿、
Oh.
お
お皿、
Osara.
お皿、
Flying saucer.
はい、お皿も
Flying saucer.
お皿も必要でしょう。コップも必要でしょう。はい、お箸は？
いや、お箸を持っていきます。
はい。じゃあ、お酒とお箸。
Couple of things.
お箸？
じゃあザックさんに肉と
ソードカップ。
コップを。
チャールコール。
はい。じゃあザックさんはこれビージーさんはコップ。ザックさんはチャーコール。
Wonder how you say burn baby burn in Nihongo.
いいですね。
はい。お皿は？じゃあ私はお皿を持ってきます。
はい。ありがと
はい。いいですか？そしてアンバさんも何か持ってくるでしょうね。アンバさんはデザートを持ってくればいいんですね。
う。たくさんデザート。
はい。じゃあ次の質問は誰が来ますか？誰が来ますか？
みんなで。
このクラスの友達が来ますね。
はい。
じゃあ1年生たちはどうですか？
はい。
日本語1年生
お
いいですか？
はい。
はい
はい。
じゃあ日本語のクラブの人もいいですか？
いいです。
いい。
何歳ですか？一年生は。
1年生たちはいろんな年がありますからわかりませんね。ある人は大体大学生だと思います。高校生はいないと思います。多分大丈夫です。
よかった。
No high schoolers.
はい。じゃあ次の練習やりましょうか。いいですか？これ次の練習はこれ人を探します。1番、日本語で何と言いますか？1番はどうやって聞きますか？はい、はい、じゃあ1番
掃除するのが大嫌いです。
日本語を勉強するのが好きな人。日本語を勉強するのが好きな人探してますね。
好きな人？
はい、だから質問は日本語を勉強するのが好きですか？そうやって聞きますね。そして掃除をするのが大嫌いだと言っている人、歌うのが好きだ、運転するのが下手、そしてお母さん
歌うのが好きですか B さん。
スーパーマリオ。サムネさん、
歌うの
カタカナが多いですね。
I had to write the first time. 歌うのが好きですか
お
はい。
そうです。
カトリー
カートリッジ、
はい。カトリー
There's my pencil.
ニンテンドー、
歌うのが好きですか？
プレイヤー、
プレイヤー
あ、4人。
マリオ、スーパーマリオで、
はい
スーパーマリオ。
いいですね。
はい。
日本語の T シャツが読める。
古い T シャツ。
あ、そうですか。
古いがいいですね。サラさん。
好きでも
好きですか？
嫌いでも
歌うの大好
ない
きサンドで。カタカナが難しいです。
I can't remember. Trying to remember the vocabulary here. Yeah. 運転するのが下手が好き、下手ですか？
そうですか。本当ですか。あ、つまらないですから。
Okay, am I doing this right? How did you?
下手と嫌いは違いますよね。あんまり好きじゃないけど、本当に下手ですか？
How would you say you don't know how to drive?
運転ができません。
運転ができません。
はい。
はい。
はいはい。はい。キャシーさんは掃除するのが好きですか？嫌いです。
大嫌いです。はい。
歌を歌う。
どうしたの？
運転するのが好きです。お、のが上手です。はい。はい。
はい。
あ、
はい。大好き。
ドリーマーさんね。
Just.
ドリーマー。
And use the katakana to. Yeah, there.
ありがとうございました。
Oh, it's up there.
そうですか。
I keep forgetting the tsu sometimes and it will end up sounding like zaku.
日本語で、ザックさん、日本語で。日本語。歌うのが好きですか？東さん。歌うのが好き。
お母さんはヨーヒスのが上手です。はい。
そうです。私の質問です。
How do you say beef in 日本語？
運転するのが運転するのが上手です。運転するのが上手です。上手？上手。I just gotta remember. Oh, so it's my house.
はい、大丈夫です。
お母さんは
上手です
好きです。上手です。
はい。
日本語を勉強するのが好きですか？
大好きです。
はい。
たくさん
はい。
運転するのが上手です。
運転する？
運転する。
はいはい。運転できません？ I don't know how to.
下手です。
Yeah. So,
たくさんです。
はい。
okay, now I got. Hi.
母さんは
つまりできません
できません。する、します。し
私は料理
ません。できません。It's an irregular.
Just I don't remember
We
having
haven't
that
learned
over
it.
there.
We haven't.
Okay.
But you can just use
I
it.
do.
Does that count as the next chapter or something?
のが下手ですか
Okay. Oh, so I almost forgot. Soji suru no ga kirai desu ka?
はい、誰のお母さんは料理するのが上手ですか？
上手。はい。
So soji suru no ga
Anything else?
kirai desu ka?
はい、嫌いです。
お母さんは料理するのが好きなのです。はい。
あなたは？
いいえ。
はい。
嫌いです。
Oh, that's right. There's kanji for that, but it takes too long.
何が？
For a sentence say. I mean,
先
I'm just,
生。
you just,
誰か
2、3、4、5、
勉強する
6。
のが好きです。
ah,
2、3、4、5。先
I keep getting the two mixed up.
好きです。
Yeah, same talk part.
大好きです。
生。いいですね。
大好きです。
本当ですか？
いつも勉強しますね。ドリーマさんはいつも勉強してます。
本当ですか？
いっぱい勉強してますよ。ほら、このノートは全部宿題です。たくさん宿題があります。
Plus everybody, but I can't fill in class too.
どうしたんですか？
あ、ザクさん下手で。
あ、
ザクさん。
たくさん。
Yeah.
お、
運転するのが下手な人。
ザクさん。お、
お父さんは運転するのがどうですか？
お、ザクさん。
いえ、下手です。
お母さん
I don't know how to drive, so it works out just great.
お母さんは料理が上手ですか？はい。はい。はい。
What?
いいですね。いいですね。どうですか？大会終わりましたか？終わり。じゃあ、レポートやりましょう。レポート。
はい。
はい。じゃあ、ビージさんどうぞ。
ジョーさんは掃除するのが嫌いと言っていまし
嫌い
た。
だ。
嫌いだと言っていました。
と言ってました。はい。じゃあ、ハシさん。一つだけ。
先生は掃除するのが嫌いです。
嫌いだ。
嫌いだと言っていました。
はい、そうですね。はい、じゃあ、サンヌンさん。
お、カシさんとジョーさんは、歌うのが好きと言っていました。
歌うの。
歌うのが。
はい、好きだ。
はい
と言ってました。はい、いいですね。ジョーさん。
センリンさんは勉強、日本語を勉強すると言います。と言っています。
日本語を勉強するのが
好き
だ
と言っています。
と言ってました。はい。じゃあ、ザックさん。
ジョーさんとザックさんは、ザックさんは、運転するのが下手だと言っていました。
はい。でも、自分のことをザックさんと言いません。自分のことはさんと言いません。
あ、そう。
は 私。
Okay.
いいですか？ジョーさんと僕。ジョーさんと私。ザックさん、ダメ。
Okay. It's just that I couldn't. I was wondering. I was thinking I could use watashi there, but
Hi, hi.
I've never really gotten that.
はい。ジョーさんと私は、
Okay.
運転するのが下手だ。
下手だと言ってました。
はい。
はい。
はい。じゃあ、皆さん。
キャシさんのお母さん、より
カシさんのお母さん
は、
は、
お母さんは、
料理
のが上手、
料理する
のりするのが上手、
が上
上
手だ
手だ。と言っていました。
はい、いいですね。カシさんのお母さんは料理するのが上手だと言っていました。はい、長い文ですね。はい、いいですか？
はい。
じゃあ、何か質問がありますか？
いいえ。
じゃあ、これも持って帰ってもっと練習してください。いいですか？もっと練習して。はい。
One question.
はい。質問ですか？
If you're saying like reporting to class whose mother's good at cooking,
はい。
do you need to say like, do you use their name, just their name for wa, but then okasan for the next part, but do you need to say blah 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 no okasan, or can you just say okasan?
カシさん
Wa.
は
Do you need to say kashi-san no okasan or just okasan?
just お母さん is fine.
Okay, I didn't know if it was
お母
completely.
さんが
Wait, wa okasan?
料理ちょっと待って。カシさんはお母さんが料理するのが上手だと言っていましたね。それもいいです。これもいいです。OK？ カシさんはお母さんが料理するのが上手だと言っていました。カシさんのお母さんが料理するのが上手だと言っていました。どちらもいいです。
So they're interchangeable?
はい。いいですか？はい。
英語を話してもいいですか？
はい。
Can you connect the lines in Okasan for that kanji?
That's being sloppy.
Oh,
We're
okay.
not supposed to. はい。
残念です。
残念ですか？ Supposed to write that. はい。いいですか？
はい。
はい。じゃあ次の練習をやりましょうか。じゃあこの練習は2つありますね。どれがやりたいですか？これもありますし、パート D もあります。Any preferences? これは、そうですね。これも1年生たちの OKI にあるかもしれませんから、これも持って帰ってもいいですか？これはもっと練習した方がいいですね。それも
たくさん。
日本語のビンゴ？
ちょっと違いますね。これはこの練習と同じような練習です。だから今しなくてもいいです。時間があればこれやります。でも今パート D やりましょう。後で時間があればこれもやってみます。じゃあパート D ペアワークわかりますか？この一人はこれを見ます。一人はこれを見ます。 いいですか？ペアで
Oh,
や
Way
って
behind.
ください。はい。だから例えば A と B、A と B、A と B いいですか？そして A は A のスケジュールと C のスケジュールが知っています。
はい。
B は B のスケジュールと D のスケジュールを知っています。だから2人が相談して A と B と C と D が一緒に旅行する予定します。
わかります。
いいですか？
はい、いいですよ。
いいです。
はい。じゃあどうぞ。
はい
私が聞いて手伝います。わかりますか？誰が A さん、誰が B さん。A さん、A さん。いいですか？
Yeah, I get that part. So are we trying to arrange like some sort of party? Oh, that's right. It's on the last page.
はい。わかりますか？さっきさん。
Ah, hi, hi.
はい。So you know which days you've got free and your partner has free. He knows what days he has free and the other guy has free. And the two of you are discussing when the four of you might be able to.
Okay, so these are our schedules
Do you have
on
to-
the paper,
Right,
and
and then they've given, so like, if you're A, this is your schedule as A, and C told you this. So, C さんは18日に映画を見に行くと言っていました。見に行く。
oh,
見に
me,
行く。はい。So, you know, so you're explaining to Joe your schedule and C's schedule, and he's gonna look at B and he's gonna explain D to you, right? So you wanna like not be looking at the other person's schedule, so you're just looking at
oh, this
one.
this isn't even from that exercise.
No, but I'm saying cover up
Oh,
the
okay.
other person's schedule, you cover up that one, so that you're only looking at your schedule, and he's looking at his schedule, and you're trying to find a
I think I'm
time,
supposed to tell you that.
you know,
You're supposed to.
when you're
Yeah.
free, so you're gonna be,
Trying to say.
you know, like you're gonna ask, how about this day, it's free for you, and then he's gonna say, oh, so-and-so has plans that day, or I don't
Because I
have
told
that
you,
day, you know,
18日。
so that's what you're doing.
Yes,
Have a
sweet.
great
Those are
job.
executive.
But if he knows tonight, it's
He's
tonight.
gotta remember.
He told me he's going to say movie on the 18th. Right, so therefore, I don't know what therefore. Don't say it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
いいですか？
19日。はい。
Then you ask today.
I know what's wrong with me. It's-
So
I
you
feel like
ask-
I'm blanking out for some reason.
Somebody asks, is this person
Okay,
free on this day?
um,
And you're gonna tell me whether that person.
So just ask if the day is free,
You
or
don't have anything to do.
It would just be,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, so,
It would be,
You're just reporting. I got
Like-
yeah, so pick, you might wanna write these dates in, here, so that you know.
let me just put an X mark by the
19日。
built.
19日。
And then you can ask him, you know,
アルバイト。
you know, like on the 16th, you wanna
So-
do something
so-
together, and he'll tell you whether it's you.
16日
16日。
はいはいはい。
16日もいいです。
16日はどうですか？
どうですか ?OK。
はい
16日にどうですか
So, say,
18
18日。C さんは
日
英語を見ると言っています。
Oh, so you're not free.
はい。
Oh,
18日。
18日はちょっと。
D さん
はい。
行ってみましたから。So
と言ってましたから、18日はちょっとね。
feel free in this range.
Okay, so B sign doesn't have anything, but
Yeah,
I
there,
think
yeah,
everything
well,
has shopping on it.
Okay, well then that's.
You're B,
translating
right?
that one kind of is dependent on
I
where
said
you're putting it.
Juroku.
If you say, あの日は忙しいですから、
Period.
会に
行けません or something, then you can put it in the middle.
Like if you were to ask.
あの日
Did you
は
think
ダ
I
メ
said
で
the
す。
26th?
忙しいですから。Then, you know, it's the end of the second sentence. So it depends on whether you're putting
This one.
the reason first
Haki.
or
Yeah,
the
C さん
result
は
first.
映画
If you put the
を
result second, it's more.
見に
Like say, おはと言っていましたから。
と言っていました。
はい。
So then it's like, because of all that, like therefore.
Therefore,
Lazy
blah, blah, blah.
does.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see.
Depends on when you're putting the result.
Okay.
はい。
17日。
17日。
Oh, 17日。
はい。
Wow. That actually rolls off the tongue quite nice.
はい。
17日。どうですか
17日はどうですか？
日は。Okay. So,
17日は。
17日はどうですか
ちょっと。
私は今今
暇、暇、
あ
暇、
It's like,
暇ですか？
because the 19th is
17
bad,
日。
whatever you're about to say.
17日。
We can't go. You could say Jew, you could say Jew,
27日。
17日
17日。
because the 19th is bad.
Don't
Triple
trust
cancer
her.
is the only day it doesn't work.
Oh,
So you would have to say the first part.
私は
Watch that one off.
じいさんは
はいはい
アルバイト
You've already done it.
どうですか？
You've already gone through it. We're back here going.
全部できましたか？
What about the all student? All student. I mean, because it's a Jew, I think.
全部できましたか？
いえ、
What if it's added
テスト
Okay, now what?
私のテスト I can't remember
食べに行きます。
があります I was gonna say take a test but yeah the so 水があります totally blanking out today it's one of maybe don't have enough sleep or something I don't know alright so 18日どうですか18日はどうですか Wait, did I say 18? Oh, I meant to say 28日はどうですか
私は今です。はい。さんは行くとアルバイトをします。とをする人をいています。
はい
から、
That's a good word to know, because yeah, if you don't tolerate
この
spice,
このデータはちょっと、このデータはちょっと、
This day is right.
yeah,
このデータはちょっと
yeah,
参考になります。
no, before you go to Japan, because not everything's spicy, but the stuff that is can really strong.
24日今ですか
お
もう一度言ってください
should we also say
24日今です
I think, yeah,
Oh,
then
いえ私と友達は
whatever.
会いました会います
Well, it's,
20日はいいですか
they've seen
Okay,
the last
or
time
Okay.
Danny was
勉強するか。
19日
That means
どうですか
it's
No,
bad.
19日はどうですか
Oh, yeah, they've got
So,
cousins
or
that
you
age.
so we can find out about Africa.
私は
Yeah, I mean, just
24
the first
じいさん
couple,
は
not even counting more distant relations, they've got
24
cousins
じいさんは
age from
エリさん
It's your turn.
25日今ですか
25日
Is there anything that you or
私と C さんは今 We found it! I think it's the only one. I don't know, but okay, let's investigate. Then, okay, no, 23日どうですか
私は D さん私と D さんは今です
Oh, hello there. That leaves you the last one.
今ですか
So, 17 or 17? Wait, is it 17 or 17? Okay. So it's the same for 17 and 27? Okay. So, yeah, 17日。
Because you use meter to see.
16日 That's 16.
To see.
私は C さん、私と C さんは暇です。でも、ジョーさんはアルバイト on the 17th. Oh, 26. Oh, I thought you said 17. Okay,
はい、そう
I don't know what I was thinking.
はい、わかりました。
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, 私は電車
はい、電車。
の中で、
はい。
時々 I really need to review this kanji. 新しい No, wait, oh, 新聞。
新聞、はい。
新聞を、oh, okay. 読んでいますが、停滞
大抵。
Oh, okay. 大抵みんな、寝ています。
はい。
みんなとっても疲れている、
はい、疲れている。
と思います。
はい。
私はアンケート
アンケート。
Is that one of the ones down there? アンケート
アンケート。I think they introduced it in the previous page. はい。アンケート. It's on the little mini vocab list in the previous page.
Oh, questionnaire.
はい。
I was about to say, that doesn't sound like anything in English.
はい。アンケート。
Oh, I lost my place. 作って
作って。はい。
会社員10人に、聞きました。
聞きました。
聞きました。
はい。じゃあ、before we move on, let's make sure we understood that much. Okay, so 日本人の会社員は電車の中で時々新聞を読んでいます。So that first part,
Sometimes the Japanese office worker reads his newspaper in the car.
in the
Oh, in the train.
on the electric train.
Okay.
はい。が, which is, however,
However,
大抵,
what
大抵,
Sometimes.
Okay,
Often.
more often than
Ah.
that. Usually.
Usually.
大抵 is usually.
I'm forgetting the
みん
adverbs.
な寝ています.
Sometimes they sleep.
Usually,
Usually they sleep.
they're all
Everyone's
sleeping.
yeah.
みんな
they
is
all-
everyone.
yeah,
Remember?
みんな, right.
みんな寝ています.
Usually they're all sleeping.
はい。みんなとても疲れていると思います.
I think they make a lot.
I think they're all tired.
Tired.
Very tired. とても疲れています.
Oh, tsukahete. Okay.
Right.
That's one of the ones down there.
はい。疲れている. To be tired. So みんなとても疲れていると思います。私はアンケートを作って会社員10人に聞きました。
I made a questionnaire
Yes.
with 10 office workers
Now I made a questionnaire and
and,
聞きました in this case is asked.
oh, okay. And
Asked.
asked 10 Japanese office workers.
Exactly. Asked 10 office workers. Okay, so, a little bit of amateur research going on here, right? Made up a questionnaire and asked 10 people these
So-
questions, okay?
If you're saying 10 of a type of person, you can just stick it in front of the junior.
会社員10人. はい.
会社員junior.
Okay, that means 10 office workers.
Huh.
Interesting structure, isn't it?
Yeah, how you put it
Yeah.
smack together and it works.
Yeah.
So they use brackets instead of parentheses?
はい. No, brackets instead of quotation marks.
Oh, okay.
Okay, who wants to read the next
I
segment?
have a kind of a weird question.
はい.
If someone, like in this situation, somebody is trying to surprise you with something and they're not telling you what it is specifically, and I were to say like, "Tsukarete mo ii desu ka?" Like, is it okay that I'm tired? Would that be acceptable to say in a situation like that? Is it okay that I'm tired for what we're about to go do?
What?
I would probably change the structure a little bit and say, 疲れているけどいいですか? Like, I'm tired, but is that okay?
Oh,
No, okay. So,
Oh.
疲れていますが大丈夫ですか? Or 疲れていますがいいですか?
okay.
Yeah. But I get what you're trying to do. Yeah. Okay. Who wants to read maybe 3 more sentences? Somebody who hasn't read yet.
I will.
はい、どうぞ.
As soon as I figure out what that kanji is.
仕事?
仕事?
仕事。
あ、まず仕事の、ストレスが
ストレス。
ストレス、
Stress?
仕事のストレス
ありますか
がありますか?
と、
ストレス is on the previous page as well.
I guess it means stress.
はい。
Yeah.
と聞きました。9人は、はい、はい、
はい。
はい、
Oh, okay.
と答えました。
答える means
答え
to
る
answer.
答えます答える Okay.
はい。
仕事、
はい。
仕事が大変です。大変で、
大変で。休み
休みがあります。
あまり
あまりない。
はい。
と言っていました。
はい。Let's stop there. So まず means
First of all.
first of all はい。仕事のストレスがありますか?
Is-
と聞きました。
He asked
Is
me
your
if they
job
have
stressful?
stress.
Yes. Do you have job stress?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Okay. 9人ははいと答えました。
9 people answered yes.
9 out of the 10 answered yes to that question. Okay, that gives you some idea of where this is going, right?
Yep.
Right? What about the toll?
It just confuses me.
Um,
So it
it's,
confuses me to put it in there.
that's just the standard with anything like 言っていました, 思います, 答えます, 聞きます. Anytime you're asking or answering something in quotes, toll is the connection between the quoted speech and the he asked, he answered, he said, he thinks, etc.
So prior to the verb.
Yes.
So it's just a particle, nothing
It's,
more.
yeah, it's the particle that makes the connection between what you're quoting and the verb you're using to indicate the quote and how it was
So
said.
it's like a verbal quotation mark, essentially.
Sort of,
It's like,
yeah.
it's like our
Kinda,
air
sort of.
quotes.
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of like our air quotes,
They're like,
yeah.
9 people said yes.
Do it again.
9 people said yes.
They said yes.
I think that's what it is, right?
Yeah,
That's
pretty
how,
much.
That's how I remember it, is anytime
Yeah.
I would do this.
Air quotes.
You see me in my test, I'm gonna be like,
You nailed it.
Okay, so Okay, so 9 out of the 10 people said yes to that question, and then 仕事が大変で休みがあんまりないと言っていました。What else were they
Your
saying?
is your job tough, and do you not have a lot of free time?
No, they said,
Oh.
not do you have, but they said their job is tough and they don't get a lot of rest, they don't get a lot of free time or breaks or vacations.
Oh, okay.
Amari nai is amari arimasen. Yeah. Yeah. So their work is tough and they don't get a lot of vacations. Okay. じゃあ次 is gonna start with
Oh, so that's
Okay, who wants to read the next segment?
Oh, but wait, just though the taihende part, that's just what they answer. That's not the question, right?
Right, this is what they answered. To ittemashita means they said,
Okay.
right?
Oh, right.
Right, so that's what it's telling you, that this stuff in the quotes is what they said.
Oh, right.
Besides answering height to the question about stress, they added, in addition, that their jobs are tough and they don't get a lot of vacation.
Right. I see.
Okay, so who wants to read the next section?
Are these
Dorina-san?
brackets just like to separate it for us?
What's that?
Are the brackets just there to separate it for us?
The brackets are quotation marks.
Oh, okay.
That's Japanese quotation marks. American quotation marks would look too much like the 1010 on
Right.
ga or something, so they don't use American quotation marks, they use the brackets instead.
Mm.
Okay? じゃあ、ジョーさん。
What was the second?
Okay.
次
次に
次次によく
残業。
残業しますか？
はい。よく残業をしますか？残業。
と聞きました。
はい。
三人はよく残業をすると言っていました。
はい。
5人は時々残業をすると言っていました。
と言ってました。はい。
と言っていました。
Okay, so
What's
次に is next. Okay, 残業 I think was on the previous page also. Overtime work.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
working overtime.
I was about to
So-
say, I don't remember that one.
Okay, so next, よく残業しますか? He,
Do you
so
often
next
do
I
overtime?
asked, do you often do overtime work? Okay, and the answer was, 3
Three people.
3 people said, よく残業する.
Yeah, we often do it.
Yeah, 3 people said they often have overtime. And then 5人は 5 people said,
Sometimes.
時々残業する. Sometimes they have overtime, right? So again, 8 out of 10 people do overtime at least part of the time. Okay? Okay, じゃあ、Dorina-san was asking for a term. So.
No, you answered it.
Oh, I answered your question?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize you were, I thought you were raising your hand because you wanted a chance to read.
Oh, I was, okay.
Okay, you want to read the next couple sentences?
Where are we again?
The next 次に.
仕事の, is that it?
Yeah, 仕事の後。はい。
次に仕事の音、
後。
あと何をしますかと聞きました。6年は
6人。はい。
6人はお酒を飲みます。
お酒
お
を。
飲みに行くと言っていました。2年は、
2人。
sorry?
2人 is the irregular reading for
Oh,
2 people
2人. Why don't they write 2人?
because they taught it to us a long time ago, so they're
Yeah.
expecting us to remember.
Yeah, I forgot.
2人は
2人はカラオケに行くと言っていました。
Now that's more wholesome.
はい。Okay, so let's translate that. So 次に仕事の後何をしますかと聞きました.
What
So
is
next
after?
after, yes.
Oh, that's
So-
on the previous page also.
Yeah, so next I asked, after work, 仕事の後,
What do you
what
like
do you
to
do?
What do you do?
Yeah, 何をしますか?
Yeah.
Okay, 6人
Say they
people
drink.
said they go out drinking, right? And 2 people said they go to
They go karaoke.
karaoke,
What
right?
did you call it?
Karaoke,
No, Dottie?
2人,
Futari.
2人.
Okay, I thought you said Dari just now.
No. So, 2人はカラオケに行くと言っていました。Okay?
Okay, lots more wholesome.
But, well, usually karaoke involves drinking too.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of Japanese people are sort of shy, and they have to be 3 sheets to the wind before they're comfortable singing. So yeah, so at any rate, so again, 8 out of 10 people are going out at night after work. Right? Okay, so no wonder they're tired, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I have a question for you.
hi,
It says sugini means secondly, but
Yeah.
does it also mean thirdly?
Yeah,
or
it's-
next,
Okay.
Nextly.
next.
Next. That
Next
confused me
works.
when I saw it after, back to back too. It's like
Yeah,
first,
it's
second,
more like
second,
next.
Secondly.
It's more like
secondly, and
next.
secondly again.
Nextly.
Yeah, sugi is like next, so
Okay.
tsugini works. Okay, so, who wants to read here?
I can try.
はい、どう
I
ぞ。
have to look up stuff.
いいですね。
We're at 最後
はい。
に休みは大抵何をしますか
はい。
と聞きました。
はい。
7
7
人。
7人or 7人 7人 I think you can do either one. 7人 or 7人
7人は疲れているから家にいる
はい。
と言っていました。家にいる。
はい。家にいると言っていました。
家にいる。
はい。
日本の、いいですか？
Because it's the end of the paragraph, let's stop there and just make sure we understand it. So,
Lastly.
最後に lastly, yes. 休みは大抵何をしますか?
Do you usually get vacations or time off?
No. What do you usually do
Oh.
on vacations? 休みは大抵何をしますか?
Oh, okay.
On vacation, what do you usually do?
Cool.
Right? 7人は, or 7
7
people
people
said, 疲れているから家にいる. So,
Because we're tired, we often stay at home.
yeah, so out of the 10 people, 7 said, I'm so tired I just stay in the house during a vacation. So like they have time off from work, they don't go to Europe, they don't go sightseeing in Okinawa, they just stay home and sleep because they're sort of tired from work.
So you can just say 家にいる.
Hi.
Meaning like I'm existing in home.
Yes, literally.
You don't have to say like for nothing.
It's just 家にいる means staying at home.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay, so 疲れているから家にいる. So because I'm tired, I stay at home. Is what that says. Okay?
I can keep going.
Okay, who wants to finish off the last little paragraph? Kasi-san, you haven't read yet?
日本語の会社にはたくさん仕事をしてストレスもあります。
はい。
だから休みは何もしません。
はい。
アンケートをして日本の会社には会社はとても大変だと思いました。
はい。So, 日本の会社員はたくさん仕事をしてストレスもあります。Translates as?
They work a lot.
Yeah, Japanese company employees
Work a lot.
work a lot,
Work a lot and have a lot of stress.
have a lot of stress also.
Therefore,
Therefore,
they don't do a lot during vacations.
right, during
We just talked about
vacation
it.
they don't do anything, 何もしません. So,
That's what I-
do we, so he did the questionnaire and
And
just
Japanese-
decided that he thinks.
I think being a Japanese office worker is very tough.
Yeah, so Japanese office workers have it tough, basically.
Yeah.
Is what his conclusion was, right?
So wait, anketo oshite?
Anketo shite. Anketo shite. It's like, I did the questionnaire and.
Oh, okay.
That's that te form as and, sequence of
Yeah.
events, right?
For some reason, I'm getting oshite, for the particle o and shite mixed up a lot with the oshiete, which is to
Oh,
teach.
Right, okay, well, we are past our time,
Oh,
but
we
if
are.
anyone still has questions, like,
In the second sentence of that
Hi.
last part, they start with just dakara, that's what I'm not So
Yeah,
that means
that's-
like because.
because of the
That.
preceding,
Okay.
yes,
So it's almost like soul like that, right? And
kind of.
Is that kind of?
You'll sometimes hear deskara as the start of a new sentence,
Okay, yeah.
meaning because of what I just stated, blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Because we were just talking in that calendar thing about dakara.
Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah.
Hi.
Hi,
As far as this, was this guy actually asking people on a train, or was he giving them a questionnaire?
he was giving out a questionnaire, it sounds
Okay.
like. He made up a little questionnaire, typed it up probably, and passed it out to 10 office workers.
Right.
Well, they-
Not necessarily on the train.
Right, or, passed it out, or possibly just went around asking people. Maybe he just wrote down their answers as he asked.
Well, she just left.
Yeah.
Are we switching the OPI?
Oh, shoot, let's call her back.
I was gonna.
Come back! Prima,
Take it
do you want to change time?
She went right
Where did you
downstairs.
go?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Prima-san.
Hey, Uncle.
Hey, Easy.
Peace out now. I got this.
Mark. So, why did my phone restart?
Alright, so. Thursday.
Do you guys want to meet in the lab before?
Yeah, I'm usually there.
before class, I'm really fast in the morning, and then I just go there after, so
Okay.
I'm here.
That'll work.
Okay, so you guys want to switch it back to after class so that everybody's got,
I mean, I'm going to be studying with Dreamer tomorrow, so I can tell her whatever we change.
okay.
Yeah, and
Okay,
And also,
so,
Cassie, me and Dreamer tomorrow are going to be studying at 10 a.m. in the Maryland Library.
Same as
Want
last
to
week, right?
come with us?
Founder.
okay, so, do you want me to just change this to like, 5 o'clock for you right after class? Will that be fine?
5 o'clock?
Yeah. Is that okay? Right after class?
Okay.
All right,
I'm
I
just
think
gonna grab
you should probably change it on
Or
the sheet
has
so I can just take a
somebody-
picture.
Do other people?
Well,
Okay, okay.
I'll just
that's
second
what we'll
after
be if you
class.
wanted to.
Let somebody else go first.
Well,
If you want.
nobody signed up for
10 a.m.
first,
Until whenever.
Nobody's there.
Most of the day.
Okay.
so.
Just need a couple minutes to go
library
over it again
Well,
before
I
Our
don't
class
know exactly where
technically
it
ends
is.
at 4:45,
Where's the
so
library?
you'll have 15 minutes.
Okay.
Is that okay? Okay. So I want to give myself a chance. to
Okay.
maybe go back
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, might be a good idea.
By the way, where exactly is the library?
Merritt Island? You know where the high school is?
Yeah, I won't be able to make it to that.
5:15, 5:30, so it's
Well,
5:30 good for you?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm the only one who this affects, then I can just get home whenever, it's fine.
Yeah,
Where you
okay.
can shut the door and it's quiet and there's like.
This ought to give me at least like 15 minutes extra study time for that, so
5:30.
Okay,
Yeah, I just
make
wanted
sure,
to
let me just make sure I got everything in the photos. This is the
okay.
last one I took, cut off.
Here, let me, just let everybody see, so we just change it for 5:15, and 5:30. Amber's not here,
1 o'clock,
so
okay, perfect.
I don't know where we're gonna fit her in, I guess. We'll find out.
Well, yeah, how, because if she didn't come, she wouldn't even know what time to be here Tuesday.
That's true.
That's weird to me. But,
Yeah, I don't understand somebody being absent the day before a test.
or the day we have to sign up to be there next
Yeah.
week at a different time.
Go, go,
Yeah.
go.
So I don't know what came up, maybe.
Maybe it was like urgent, she didn't have a
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
That's very
You
possible.
might get an email sometime between now and Tuesday that says, help me out.